What up, Sacred family? Today we'll be going over this freeze frame stack up transition inside After Effects. Very fire effect to have in your backpack. With that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. We're dropping tutorials every single day this month. Hit that like button right now. It's free. You're not paying me a single dime. It really helped my channel grow. Come on, guys, help me out. With that being said, let's hop straight into After Effects. Alright, guys, these are the clips we'll be working with inside After Effects today. It's a Babytron music video. First thing what you want to do is you want to copy that layer, so Control D. And you're gonna do this 2 more times. So Control D, Control D. After that, we're gonna freeze frame those layers we just copied. So right click, go to time, freeze frame, do that to all of them. Once you're done with that, guys, you're gonna go ahead and rename them so we know exactly which layer we're working with. So this one's gonna be body. This one is gonna be the hat. This one's gonna be head. After you rename them, we're gonna go ahead and grab our pen tool and we're gonna mask out each component. First one we're gonna do is the body. Alright, guys, we just masked out the body. We did a very rough mask out just for the tutorial sake. But obviously if you're working with a client, make sure you guys do a very good job on masking. Now we're gonna go ahead and mask out the hat. Now lastly, we're gonna go ahead and mask out the head. Now if we'll go ahead and check it out, the body, that's the mask of the body. Got the hat. We got the head. Now we're gonna stretch out that body 15 frames out and we're gonna delete the end. Take that out. And then we're gonna push these out a little bit as well. Bring the hat out, delete the end. The head, you bring it out just a little bit more. Leave it just like that, delete the end. Now when we play it back, we have something like this. We're gonna go into the mask options right here, guys. I'm gonna bring that mask feather to 5, and that's gonna kind of smoothen out those missing edges. Make sure you guys change them all to 5. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to effects and presets, search up transform, go ahead and throw that to our body. We're gonna rename that to rotation. So now what we wanna do is we wanna press on this anchor point right here. You guys wanna put the anchor point in the middle of his body. You're gonna go back to the position and you're just gonna line up the body back again into place. The reason we did that, guys, is when we rotate it, it's gonna rotate around that point in the middle, and that's what we want. Now you want to go to the last frame. You want to set that rotation keyframe as 0. You want to go to the beginning. We're going to bring that to 180. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the rotation keyframe that we just created. Go ahead and close up the mask, go into the transform. Now that we're at the rotation keyframes, you want to go ahead and press F9 and easy ease. Right click, go to keyframe assistant, easy ease. And that's just going to make the animation more smooth. After that, you guys are going to highlight the keyframes. We're going to go to the graph editor. And as you guys can see, this is velocity over time. So we're going to bring that right keyframe in. Bring that left one in a little bit more. And what it's essentially doing is, guys, is making it faster in the beginning and slower towards the end. Then we're gonna go ahead and tick that motion blur on, so it's gonna look more smooth and clean. Play it back, it turns in like that. Fire. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna keyframe the position and the scale at the end of that layer. We're gonna go to the beginning. We're gonna bring that scale down to about 50. And we're gonna bring that position down so it's out of the frame. Then we play it back, it's coming in like this. Fire. We want it to kind of like bounce into the frame. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go about halfway. We're gonna bring that position back up just a little bit. Then when we play it back, you guys can see it goes up and it bounces back down and looks very natural. For us to make it a little bit more smoother, we're gonna go towards the end and we're gonna bring that position back down a little bit so it bounces right back up. There you go. Fire. I'm gonna highlight all those keyframes once again, F9 and easy ease them. I'm gonna go back to the graph editor. We're gonna make sure just position is selected. Make the graph like this. Bring that in a little bit, faster in the beginning. Bring that in, then we play it back. Got something like that. Pretty fire. So now that we got our body animated, we're gonna go ahead and animate our others. Let's start with the head. We're gonna bring that out about 11 frames. Right there is good. Then we're gonna grab a transform once again, drag it on top. Again, we're gonna rename that rotation just so we know what we're working with. We're gonna set that anchor point in the middle on his nose. Then we're gonna bring the head back to where it was originally at. There, it's fine. We're gonna go to the last frame where it transitions. Keyframe the rotation for the beginning of that clip. This time we're gonna make it go the opposite way of the body. Let's bring that to around -320. Press U on your keyboard on the head to bring up those keyframes. The rotation keyframes we're gonna highlight. F9 and easy ease once again. Go into the graph editor. We're gonna make it fast in the beginning again. So we're gonna grab this right keyframe, bring that in. Go ahead and toggle the motion blur. Play it back, we have something like that for the head. Fire. Then we're gonna drag another transform layer back on the head. We're gonna keyframe the position and the scale on that last frame. And do it just like we did with the body. Let's bring that scale to 50 at the beginning. And we're gonna drag his head all the way down. We're gonna go about halfway in the clip. We're gonna move his head back up. Just like that. We're gonna go ahead and highlight those position keyframes. F9 them once again, go to the graph editor. We're gonna adjust this to something like this. So this time we're gonna make it faster towards the end. We'll go ahead and play that back. You guys can see we almost got the animation done. Now we just gotta do the hat. So for the hat, I'm gonna make it about 2 frames less than the head. So that's good right there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a transform onto the hat. Bringing that to rotation. Go ahead and bring that anchor point to the middle of the hat. Go ahead and move the hat back into place. Go to the end, keyframe that rotation. Go back to the beginning. I'm gonna make it the opposite of the head. So let's do 240. Go ahead and turn on that motion blur so don't forget. We're gonna go into the hat. We're gonna go into the rotation. Then we're gonna press U on our keyboard to bring up those keyframes that we just created for rotation. Highlight them, F9, easy ease. Back to the graph editor like we did before. We're gonna make it fast in the beginning, so let's bring that in. We're gonna go ahead and drag another transform on the hat. Go to the last frame. Keyframe the position and the scale once again. We're gonna go to the beginning. This time we're gonna decrease that scale to like 90. And then for the position, we're gonna drag it out of the scene again. Then we're gonna go towards the middle and we're gonna set it a little bit above where it's supposed to be. Right there. Press U on your keyboard so you can see those keyframes. We're gonna highlight all those keyframes, F9 easy ease. Now let's play it back, guys. We have something like this. Came out super fire. That is the end of this tutorial, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe button down below. We're dropping sauce every single day this month. You don't want to miss out. Turn on the notification bell as well. Hit the like button down below if you haven't hit it yet. It really helps my channel grow, guys. It's free and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Make sure you guys follow my socials. My Instagram, Sacred Takes. TikTok, also Sacred Takes. With that being said, catch you guys on the next tutorial tomorrow. Peace.